Huh. How do people do this again? Oh, yeah, right. They make an unoriginal self-deprecating joke that's also sarcastic. Welcome back to the most consistent, funny, and original channel on YouTube.
Yeah, going ain't like nigga. Move out the way, please don't be a hero. Bling blow, ooh, she no skateboard P. Bling blow, ooh, she no skateboard P.
Today, we are talking about Dragon Ball because, well, I watched this anime. All of it. Well, my knowledge on Z and GT is kind of iffy because, you know, it's been quite a while. And I guess actually Super 2 as well because, you know, it's also been like over a year since I watched it. Tier lists have been kinda, what do you call it, in the algorithm? It's getting quite popular, so, you know, as a YouTuber that needs to make money and get views, I'm totally kidding. Saw other people did this and I kinda wanted to do it myself. Gonna be extremely opinion based and we'll nerd out extremely hard, so without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, gradient form, throw into B tier. Just feels like, you know, like a B tier type form anyways. When he first transformed this, we knew that Goku was not a normal kid like everyone thought he was. So, you know, it was like a foreshadow of, you know, all of this. B tier. Okay, good. Oh god, this form. Throw this in a C tier, I guess. I did some stuff in the Cell arc, but for the most part, it was just really slow. Most people no, what do you mean? No one used this after the Cell arc, after we all knew it was terrible. So, yeah, it's kind of just a bad form in general. Oh, I forgot to put the 2, or the 3. Bam, bam, and bam. Do I even need to explain? Like, come on, and come on. They're just amazing. They're great. Alright, we're getting over with it. Okay. Super Saiyan Blue, I'll say B. Surprisingly, I'm not gonna put an A, but, you know, I'll explain. When Goku and Vegeta first got this, it felt that this form wasn't special. I don't know. This form was achieved through a lot of, like, off-screen stuff, and we never really got to see them progress through it. I mean, we did see, like, Goku and Vegeta train, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. It felt like it was kind of quick when it happened, and, well, it flowed with the show better to have this form in it. I just felt that it wasn't introduced really well, and I feel like that's why it's like weak. And just as a form in general, it's just a palette swap of Super Saiyan. If you take God Ki out of the equation and just say it's like regular Ki form, it's the exact same. What does God Ki do specifically that regular Ki does? I'm trying to think of an example here before like screw myself. It's been a while since I've watched the show. Okay, alright, just bear. It's just a palette swap of Super Saiyan, and that's strong, to be honest. That's about it. Introduced kind of poorly as well. So, yeah. Okay, next form, Kaioken. I will say this is C tier because, well, after, you know, this was introduced, I mean, what was the need for it? There's really no use for Kaioken after Super Saiyan was introduced. It just drained the hell out of your stamina so quick. There's not much to say about this. I mean, it did win against Vegeta in you know, that arc, but that's about it, really. Wasn't really used much afterwards until, of course, that, but we'll get to that later. Super Saiyan Rose. I really do like this form quite a lot. It fits the character. It fits Goku Black really well. It's an amazing twist on Super Saiyan Blue, of course. I don't know, just fit the character well. I liked it a lot. A bit biased on it because I, you know, do main Goku Black and Dragon Ball Fighters. Okay, anyways, Super Saiyan 4. Personally, I'll be honest, I'm not that big a fan of GT. Well, no, I am a fan of GT, and I did watch it first, but, you know, out of all the Dragon Balls, it is my least favorite. Don't get me wrong, Super Saiyan 4 is extremely cool. You did need Golden Grade Ape? Yeah, sure. You did a Golden Grade Ape to obtain in the first place, and I think Goku went like naked in the scene where he transformed it. It was just weird. To be honest, I think a lot of it is just me like not remembering much stuff about GT. I just don't remember feeling like, wow, that's amazing. Like the first time I saw Super Saiyan, right? Because for me, I actually watched GT then Z, and then Dragon Ball, right? So I went the complete opposite order of what when it was released, because of course when I watched it, Super wasn't a thing yet. In Z, when like Krillin got Baboom and you know Goku turned into Super, it was very impactful, and I liked it a lot more than when I first saw like 4 be a thing, right? It's good, just not great. Super Saiyan, Broly? Legendary Super Saiyan? Canon Super Saiyan Broly. I'll put this into B tier as well. It's a cool form. Don't know much about it. It's about it, I guess. It looks cool. And just feel it's better than these two. Sure, why not? Super Saiyan God. I'll throw it's A tier. I really do like Super Saiyan God quite a lot. I mean, you needed Shenron just to find out how to obtain this form in the first place. I mean, goddamn, the way to get it too, you needed, what was it, 6 or 5? I don't remember the number of Saiyans. It was just really cool. You could see like the contrast between like Goku fighting Beerus with Super Saiyan 3, of course, and you know, with this, it felt like he ascended to it, because he did, right? He ascended to a new level, and that impact factor was like back from, you know, Super Saiyan, right? And that's something that I feel that Blue failed to achieve. It failed to obtain that wow factor that Super Saiyan God gave Blue the opportunity to have. Is that how English works, right? Like, Super Saiyan Blue could have been as impactful, but it just turned out to be kind of a palette swap of this, and it showed a lot, or it didn't show how to get it, anyways. Just kind of off-screen stuff. Anyways, okay, MUI, I'm gonna, surprisingly, I'm not gonna put an S tier. I'm gonna put it into A tier. I'm throwing it into A tier because I feel that it kind of lost, just like kind of how Blue lost the wow factor of God. I'm not saying MUI was, like, by all means, like, weak. Like, no, it was a great form, and there was, like, impact, like, wow, okay, it's like fully mastered now. It just wasn't as powerful as MUI or regular UI, because when, you know, Goku first unlocked UI, it was like crazy instinct. Like, wow, okay, the way how his hands moved, the way he walked, like the after image was it was amazing, right? And I'm not saying that MUI didn't do that, and there were some, of course, some scenes where that did happen. The impact of MUI isn't as powerful as UI. The reason why it's a weak form isn't necessarily because of MUI as a form itself. It's just when it's compared to this, because it should be, right? Because, you know, same form, just power better. It's just not as great, personally, for me, anyway. All right. Oh, geez, I think we're gonna put, first D form when put up against Super Buu. I think it was when he first. No, it was Majin Buu when he first. Right. Him transforming was pretty cool. I do have a lot of bias for that scene because of Stereo Saiyan, obviously. When Super Buu was a thing, he was kind of losing. In which Super Saiyan 3 just completely lost to Super Buu, Gohan absorbed, right? And like the stamina too, like the stamina factor, it really limits what Goku could have done there, because stamina was just like shortened really fast, and you know, not to mention the earthquake too, just to transform into the goddamn, like, come on, man, really? Like, it's such a it's the perfect example of a glass cannon. It broke really easily. The stamina was terrible. Super, right? When the stamina for Super Saiyan 3 could be sustained, because of course that was its biggest drawback, and see, it couldn't be sustained for a long time. There wasn't a need for it anymore, because of course Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue, right? Like, those things were way better alternatives instead of Super Saiyan 3. There's a reason why Vegeta didn't learn this form, because he knew it was bad, right? He could have learned it and done it many times. Just didn't, because he knew it was bad. Those are basically my thoughts on Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan Blue evolved, right? Some people call this. I'm gonna call it that. Although it's near the Broly form, it's kind of the same boat, as in we don't really know much about it. Which is kind of cool. Looks cool. Dragon Ball Super Season 2, hope it's happening. Probably is. Please give us more of it. I would like to see more. Thank you very much. I'll put the Broly form around here as well, or just like base Broly. Again, not much known about it. Looks pretty cool. Want to see more of it. Thank you very much. This form, to be honest with you, I don't even know what it is. This is just my lack of knowledge of watching like the old Dragon Balls come into play. Yeah, I don't really know what that is, so we'll throw it there. Anyways, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20. I'm gonna throw this into A tier. When it was first introduced, it was sick. It was fantastic. I loved it so much. One of the best like parts of the Dragon Ball Super anime. Against Hit, it just showed how much faster, or how much, yeah, I guess how much faster, how much powerful Goku was after he applied Kaioken to it, right? And that's the beauty of it. Took something that essentially became useless, right, after, you know, Super Saiyan was evolved, and applied it to something modern like Super Saiyan Blue and just made it work perfectly. I think it's the perfect contrast. It's like this old and new sandwich. He just served it on a plate to Hit, and you know, it didn't work out in the end because, well, he kind of almost died. And I like that it did come back during the Tournament Power arc. Not that it, again, worked either, because it just kind of did nothing against Jiren. But, yeah, it was just really cool to see something so old come out with something so modern to make such a great form. I liked it quite a lot. Okay, Golden Grade Ape. Again, don't remember much about it. Personally, when I think of the Golden Grade Ape, I just think of it as the form that led to Super Saiyan 4. And not really much after that. I think Goku, like, did some damage to things when he was in Golden Grade Ape, but again, my memory's a bit fuzzy, so I'm not too sure about it. Super Saiyan 2, I'm not biased, I swear. It's just that Gohan and versus Cell was just my favorite Dragon Ball fight of all time. It is amazing. I love it. When he first turned, it was just so sick. Like, he destroyed, what, the Cell Juniors in, like, one punch or something stupid like that. He deflected a destructive disc, which, like, what, like, only one person, or, like, two at the time have only done before. Like, it was just insane. I loved it. Still one of my favorite forms of all time, obviously. I'm gonna say about it, other than that. Oh, jeez. Throw this in a C. Sure. I don't know, it was kind of weird how it was introduced. He was just called a sinner by Zamasu, and then he was like, blah, 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 and I'm like, so angry. I'm not a sinner, I'm just protecting the people, and it just kind of worked. It became this thing. It was weird. Wasn't explained much. I don't know. I like these forms more than this, even though technically they're kind of in the same boat. They're just kind of cooler than this. Or maybe I just like those characters more over Trunks. Wouldn't be the first time. Yeah, it was just, personally, I didn't like it very much. He didn't even win with the form. He won in his base. Put his spirit bomb into his goddamn sword. Okay, anyways, that about wraps up my tier list. Thanks for watching me geek such a nerd the hell out over Dragon Ball. It's one of my favorite animes of all time, period. Certain things I want to say before the video ends. I am sorry for the almost 2-month hiatus. Did I really need to tell you why? It's, you know, I think one of the biggest things for me is that I kind of just lost passion for it, number one. Number two, I don't have any ideas on what to do because currently at the moment my computer is struggling technically quite a lot. Just to play Overwatch for over like an hour is a task. It will either hard lock the system or just crash Overwatch completely. I've been trying to fix that, but it's, you know, hasn't really worked out. So I've just kind of playing Osu instead, which I don't really know how to make into a video yet, but I'll figure that out though. So yeah, lack of ideas, lack of passion, technical difficulties, and not to mention my poor time management skills make me have less time because I'm like working on projects like last minute, right? 4 things that are, one's not really my issue, my computer, just goddamn work, please. I didn't do anything to you. Yeah, the other 3 are kind of my problem, and I will get that figured out. And, you know, lack of ideas, well, here is one that I tried and I guess it worked. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably not gonna do more of these. I just wanted to try it out for once. So, yeah, that about wraps it up. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.